Yeah, I stayed as long as I could.
Yeah, everybody has lives. So how'd you enjoy your first taste of bombing?
That's fun. I still need to go back and clip
They,
it. I've been busy working all day.
they had no idea what to do.
It was great.
You had Cookie, he was doing altitude bombing. We were doing altitude bombings. Like, so we would fly and drop a bomb, right? And as soon as we left and ours detonated, 3 seconds later, Cookies would hit.
Damn.
And then we would hit again, and his would hit. It was just a non-stop chain of like 20 bombs. And the entire time, we were being chased by their fighters, while Cookie was just up there, loitering, dropping bombs.
I did discover you can use the Geo as a drop pod.
Yes, sir.
So
Come as
that's
high as you want.
yeah.
Alright. Let's check this Evo crap.
Are they ever gonna add underwater stuff?
In the distant future.
It'd be cool to have like underwater bunkers where you had to have a submarine to go down to it.
Uh, Technically, any pressurized spaceship should be able to function as a submarine.
I guess.
Granted, it's positive versus negative pressure, but a bulkhead is a bulkhead.
What what can I buy for my Cuddy Black to give me more quantum fuel? Right. 1.79 does not really give me much. I constantly have to land and refuel.
Pretty black. Right, I can mess with this for a bit. Alright. So this site, Urkel, it should be in the useful links channel if that still exists. Yeah. We're gonna go down here to the Cuddy Black. Alright. You ought to know not
Cool.
to
Oh,
have
there
this
it is.
crap on your Cuddy. You scroll all the way down to your quantum drive. Your Odyssey is your default. Alright. If you want to max out the distance, we can put a Hemera, which increases your distance by 50%, which is a civilian A.
So okay, so I just click load on the Cutlass Black.
Yep.
All right. Holy shit. Okay. It'd be the quantum drive, right?
Yes. And then organized by max distance.
Um, filter. Oh wait, max distance. The
The
Chimera
Hemera,
or
yep.
Hemera.
Civilian A would be the thing. So you click on that, right? It'll slot it.
Yep.
Then in the top right, once you scroll up a little bit, all right, and it's gonna have the Cutlass Black icon and then non-spec items to the cart.
Oh,
So you'll see Cutlass Black, Trick and Planetary, like save, share. Right below save and share, you'll see non-stock items to cart.
okay.
You click on that. All right, it'll add the non-stock items to the cart. Top right, you're gonna see your cart. It'll have uh, the item in the cart. Now we can see that the Hemera is
The
available at
Crew
Platinum
L1.
Bay, Crows and Crows. So we can buy it at Cousin Crows and Orison, Platinum Bay Crew L1,
Wait, what?
or Platinum Bay Crew
I'm only
L5.
seeing one option. Oh,
So,
Cousin Crows. I see. Okay, Crew 01,
yep.
Crew 05, or just Orson. All right, I'll just go to Crew 01.
Alrighty.
Now, where do I see on here what it'll jump up to?
All right. So when you go back to the quantum uh drive or go back down towards it, it's gonna tell you how far you can travel within Stanton. Microtech ArcCorp is the longest trip possible, which is 59 GM. It'll take you 3 minutes and 59 seconds, which is doable. If you look at the drive itself, it'll say max speed 282,000 kilometers per second, max distance 163.64 GM,
Mm-hmm.
which means you can almost do the entirety of Stanton 3 times in one jump. So you can probably jump from Microtech to ArcCorp twice, and then Microtech to Orison, and then Battlefield. Or go across Pyro once. So this is a pretty good drive.
I shall wait 3 minutes. In the meantime, I need to get YouTube chat up.
Now, every cutty is the same, red, blue, black, when it comes to these parts. So if you like this on the, Cutlass Black, let's say you get Cutlass Red for ground combat, if you ever do,
Mm-hmm.
you can put the same drive on it.
Okay.
Now, for like your daily driver, distance is great, but like if you're wanting like a fighter or a quick rack or a QRF vehicle, like an F7, to get into a fight quickly, you want the fastest drive possible. Because 10 seconds is 10 seconds. And that can absolutely be the difference in a fight. We're going to be getting the new mission spin.
I saw
Awesome.
that.
Going to be good. And you guys are going to enjoy them a lot.
Moment, put this helmet on. Why can't I wear this helmet?
You streaming by chance or just chilling?
Do what now?
Are you streaming by chance?
I am.
Cool. Have you been sent a org invite yet?
I have not.
Actually, do you meet the criteria? Recruitment. Cool. You want to take care of that while we're here?
Sure.
All right. So you have been here how long?
Yeah, like like 2 months.
Yeah, it looks like it. We need to fix the location where join notifications is sent. We have been here a while.
And you guys are the only group I play with.
That's depressing.
I played with there's another guy from another Discord. He happened to like DM me. He's like, dude, you played Star Citizen? So I mean we did. That's when I had that pyro day in pyro or whatever. Where I was getting shot at by people in safe zone.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle. Your insurance claim has been. Your vehicle has been moved to a start. Vehicle selected. Stand by.
All right.
Stand by.
Cool. Well, Thale just did his thing, so this is fine. All right, so we have 10 questions that we ask people. It's all related to the flight lesson that was given.
Oh shit.
And stuff that you've used. Some of it should come as like common sense now that you've been told it and you've been practicing it.
Hopefully.
It's pretty much an SU grade, satisfactory, unsatisfactory. It's not like, you need to get like 100 on it, like training module for work. Those things are required to get like 100, or else you don't pass the module and your manager has to yell at you. Cool. So first one, just a heads up, there's 5 of these that we have. It's going to be one of the 5 tests. Some of the questions will be the same as others, since there's only so many things that we've gone over in Intro to Flight and Combat. So, pitch and yaw are in what direction?
Yaw is up and down. Hitch is left and right.
All right. And which direction do you pitch a tent?
Pitch a tent. I mean,
how happens when you pitch a tent?
Okay, my last time I pitched a tent was in high school. Up,
Cool. Okay. What happens when you pitch a ball or throw a pitch?
You throw it forward.
Okay. But is it on the ground or is it in the air? Does it go up or down?
Well, I mean, technically it goes down.
All right. Let me correct that. When you swing a golf club, what direction do you go?
Up.
Cool. So that's your pitch, up and down. Your yaw is left and right.
I don't know. My mouse goes up, I go up. My mouse goes down, it goes down.
Yep. So pitch is up and down. You're pitching your nose up and down, and your yaw is left and right.
See, that's where it screwed me up with the joystick because it's opposite. You'll pull back and it goes down.
Yeah, so pitch is just your vertical axis, and your yaw is your horizontal axis.
All right.
But no big. All right. When we say speed is your friend in a dogfight, what kind of speed are we talking about?
I have no clue. You're asking a guy that does FPS flight questions.
All right. So, are you familiar to F-22 by chance?
F-22?
Like fighter jets?
Oh, I know not a damn thing about jets or anything like that.
Dexterity builds. In what way is a dexterity build fast?
Getting in and out. I mean, technically.
So, like, a ninja, right?
Yeah, assassin.
All right.
That's what I think of as dex classes. Is the
Are
assassin
they super fast in a straight line, or are they agile?
class. I mean, yeah, you're asking questions I can give you like both answers for. You can go either way because I mean, depending on which assassin class you talk about, assassin class can just go a straight line.
So when
Assassin
you
class
think
can be
about
left, right,
some
left.
run-of-the-mill ninja from the Edo period,
Oh man, so you're
doing
talking to somebody
parkour,
who paid zero attention in school.
right?
I know you're asking questions I'll probably never answer correctly. I'm just playing the game for fun. Yeah.
So agility, maneuverability. You don't want to go fast in a straight line because when you go to turn, you're going to overshoot and have a wider turning circle because the wider turning circle is the easier to hit.
Okay.
Because it's like you don't want to overshoot your target because when you go to turn back, you're going to be effectively stationary and you don't want to take those hits. It's like when we were doing FPS missions, mission yesterday on the ground. Like you saw me like running around, being super fast, right? Not
Mm-hmm.
like hitting corners quick. That's agility. You want to be maneuverable. You don't want to overcommit in one direction. You want to be able to dodge. All right. Your ship has 3 signatures. What are they?
No, that heat. Didn't know I
Right,
thought
one
it
of
was
them.
more than 3 or more than 1.
All right.
Yo, Rice Shock, appreciate the follow, buddy.
All right. So you have infrared, which is your heat. You have electromagnetic, which is pretty much your EM field. Your computer's how noisy you are on like the electric spectrum, and you have your cross section, which is the silhouette or profile of the ship. Each of those is important because in the future, or currently, depending on the missile that is being used against you, and infrared cross section or EM, if your signature is smaller than the maximum range of that missile, then that person has to be within your signature's range to hit you or use that missile against you. So by default, the Cutlass Black has an infrared signature of 10 kilometers, right?
Yeah.
But the Polaris's torpedoes have a range of 35 kilometers. But the Polaris torpedoes aren't going to be able to lock onto you at 35 kilometers because you're only visible on that spectrum at 10.
Yeah, see, my brain will never remember shit like that when it comes to games.
That's fine. The test is just satisfactory and it's satisfactory as long as
I will fail every test. I haven't passed a test since probably before high school.
all right.
I am
No biggie.
Yeah, I'm not a school study person type.
All right.
I'm not the brightest when it comes to anything related to anything.
What does tab do in a ship?
Scan.
Cool.
That I at least know. That's an easy one. That should be the. You know what? You guys need to put that one first. Get the confidence going. The signatures that's pretty difficult, honestly. For some that didn't even know there was more than like infrared. Yeah, I kind of figured because everything like this has heat. So the other two I did not know. It was electricity and what?
And cross section.
Cross section. Why cross section?
So your cross section is the profile or slow of the ship. the bigger you are, the easier you are to lock onto with, let's say, radar. Because in real life, your radar is based off radar cross section, which is
Okay.
why stealth ships are typically very nice, slopey, and they have a coating that's all like a ball bearing, so it bounces the radar all around instead of directly back. You don't want a box because it'll just bounce radar signals back at the radar, dish. That's when it slopes, so it deflects. Which in the future, that's going to be very important, and we're going to teach people in the advanced pilot lessons and whatnot how to properly mask themselves and whatnot, which is going to be pretty cool for people. It's going to help them a lot with their FPS stuff so that they can sneak around with like drop ships or small ships.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to completely change ground combat. Like, the Cutlass Black is going to disappear on radar if you're flying low. So imagine like you're flying in of like Hex and like 2 other buds. You just drop on top of somebody's head. Or you drop like Geos from like 300 meters up.
Now,
Pretty
Hex,
awesome.
he'll get all these questions right. He's smart like that. I'm fucking dumb as rocks.
You're good. You have 4 more. All right. So we have 2 countermeasures. All right. H and J.
Damn
Do
it.
you remember what those are?
Yes, flares and smoke. I was hoping you were gonna tell me to guess which letters they were. It's H and J. Smoke and it.
No.
Is it not? It's flares and smoke, right?
Yeah. Now,
Okay,
can you tell me what those do?
Well, yeah, flares distract incoming rockets. Smoke will kind of like distract the other pilots, I guess is what way you can explain that.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
The
Slam on the
smoke masks your
brakes.
presence, prevents lock-on. It also stops you lock on other people as long as you're inside the smoke or the smoke is between you and your target. You got it right. You got 2 right.
Yeah.
Back to back.
Getting the easy questions now.
A lot of people forget what the chaff does.
What the what does?
The smoke.
Oh, yeah, yeah. And that was like actually one thing I had. I don't know why I fucking raised this.
And people forget to use it so much in a fight. It's like, holy, like they're like, oh my god, I forgot about that. That'll make this fight so much easier.
It's brutal. It's over on H and J.
Yeah, I feel like to rebind it. Like I rebound mine to my mouse buttons, my thumbs. Like my front one closest to like the front of my mouse is my flares, and the one closest to my palm is my chaff.
You see, I use the closest button to me is like lowering the ship. I'm not a big fan of using pinky.
That is fair.
Colors black. Hey, Rice Shock, what are you up to, buddy? Let's see. Quantum Drive. See, it has.
Wait for your last 2?
No. Real quick,
Yeah.
before you ask that, what was the Odyssey Quantum Drive do?
It was just a low range, mid speed.
Okay. All right. Future question.
Cool.
Welcome to the ASOP Your vehicle has been pleased.
I don't know
All
the
right.
answer to that one.
I
Oh
was
no,
just
I'm an
yawning.
idiot.
You didn't save it. Apply.
No, I did. I forgot. I wanted to put my my Geo into the back of this, so I had it.
Oh, that's fair. Alrighty. You ready for this?
Yeah,
This is gonna be a doozy.
they all are.
Welcome
All
to
right.
the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Should I give you one of the hard ones or one of the medium ones?
Yeah, they all are. Just throw it. I can fail.
All right. What is more important in a dogfight? DPS or alpha damage?
Welcome to the ASOP
Alpha
vehicle retrieval
damage.
system.
Because DPS, I remember you telling me DPS was, you might have high DPS, but the chances of you hitting every shot is not as high. So you want alpha damage.
That is true, because damage per second is exactly that, damage per second. That only matters if you're able to keep your guns on target for the entire second and all your shots. Now the alpha is your snapshot damage. When you get that quick alignment, you want your hits to matter. You don't want to just be, shooting spitballs at somebody.
Yeah.
You want to take a wing off or collapse their shield. Which is why we use omnis keys over repeaters and attritions.
To the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Your
Last
insurance
question, right?
claim
It
has
is the
been
hardest of them all.
Yes.
Are you ready for this?
Yes.
Are you absolutely sure?
No. Send it.
All right. Oh, your camera's not on. I want to see your reaction to this question.
All right.
All right, you ready? Look at your camera. Let's do it right at it.
All right.
Right, you ready for this?
Your vehicle
Yeah.
has been delivered to the following
Are you
location.
having fun?
Yes.
Awesome.
I always have fun playing this game, unless we're stuck doing bullshit. Or like that one day for 2-3 hours trying to get that.
Oh, kidding.
Going against the hackers, I felt was the dumbest thing we all could have done. Oh, at least for me.
It was great combat training for people. Like, fighting against people who are leagues, quote unquote, better than you because they have, aimbot and whatnot, and winning. It was probably the most satisfying thing for a lot of people.
Yep. I had a couple kills.
Yeah. And you said that, you and your, flying is not really a thing. You're an FPS guy, and you got some flight kills.
Yep.
How'd that make you feel? When you
Good.
killed cheaters.
Yeah.
When it wasn't your, forte.
Yeah. I just need to get that Titan practice for that thing. I know I'm gonna get that here soon. But I want to make sure I have like 2 mil saved up so I can buy extra stuff for it rather than just buying it and then it being basic.
Alright, 6 right, 3, 2 partials, 2 wrong. You're good.
Yay.
Yeah, if you would have gotten like 3 right and 1 partial, we would have had to do a refresher.
Sweet. Yeah, just like 2 of those were just like, like the pitch and yaw, I feel like is kind of in my opinion, a dumb question in the sense of like, I know what going up and down is and what's left and right, just not like the technical name, like, in game. That's just my opinion. And then the other one, like the signatures, I don't know. I don't think I ever heard you mention signatures and stuff.
Whenever we go over
given.
Whenever we go over the missiles and whatnot for your builds, when you do like your first day recraft for the ship that you own, I go over the signatures, missiles, and how they work.
Yeah, when I get the Titan, I will, because you can make it on that site, right?
Yeah, you can build it up.
Okay, I will build something when I'm ready to buy it, and then I'll present it to you.
Right. If you want, you can have one of our pre-builds. Like, we have builds for every ship we recommend people.
The question is, what's better than a Titan? Like, what's the next step up from a Titan?
Well, depends what you mean but define better.
Oh, I don't know. If you had a ship that cost a little bit more than the Titan, would you buy that ship or would you still buy the Titan?
Like, what margin are we talking about? Like, how much more?
Oh, like a significant, not like, oh, this does 6 alpha damage more, but it's 2 slower.
Alrighty. So the Cutlass Black.
Okay, this motor didn't give me more quantum fuel. It's still at 1.79 max.
It should have. Oh, it's more fuel efficient. You're not going to get more fuel.
Okay, so it's better on the fuel. Okay, I didn't know. That's what I was.
Yeah.
Is there something I can to get more than 1.79?
No, that's the size of your fuel tank. All you can do is efficiency.
Okay.
And you boosted your efficiency by 50% with the new drive.
Okay.
Yeah.
Need a refuel. Whoa, what the fuck?
Like your current fuel capacity is pretty much you being at full fuel in your old ship.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
the next step up from the Titan is the Cutlass Black when it comes to versatility, because you have more cargo space. You can actually fit, some ground vehicles inside of it, and you can work with a friend. So that's our first step up from the Titan. Now, if you don't want to stick to the cargo capacity in combat, you can go industrial, which industrial gameplay is a money printer as long as you don't blow yourself up whenever you land each time. You can either go mining, which is the prospector, or you can go salvage, which is the vulture. And all three of these ships share relatively the same price point.
Okay. Yeah, because I was looking at if I'm going to start doing these bounty missions, something where I'd like flight or, ship fighter specific.
Like, if we really look at it, the Avenger Titan and the Cutlass Black are pretty, close. The Titan has a slight, pitch advantage, which if your pitch turning is alright, it's 5.5 degrees per second. Whereas the yaw on the Titan is significantly higher than the Cutlass Black. But as long as you're pitch turning, which is rolling left and right, moving your mouse up and down or your sticks up and down with your roll, like just leaning into your turns, you won't feel a difference.
What do you use to turn?
I am a
to
pitch
roll.
turner. Q and E.
Okay. It's just weird trying to go forward and Q and E. Oh.
So, a lot of people, they like to put their roll and forward on like the same stick, and then their their roll, pitch, and yaw on the same stick, and then their forward, backwards, and strafe on the same stick. And then some people have sticks where if you rotate the stick, that's an input, like just twisting it, and some just use that for their roll.
Yeah, that's what my right stick will roll. My left stick, if I twist it, it's up and down.
All right.
I am terrible with it.
Find a control scheme that works for you, because twisting might sound like a good idea, but whenever you grip something really hard, your hand or your wrist will naturally twist and apply that twist input, which can throw you off.
Oh yeah, because the other problem is they're not like stationary, so they move. So sometimes I'll go to twist and it lifts up off the desk, and then I'll move right. So now I'm rolling.
Do you have like command strips or double-sided sticky tape from like 3M or Command?
Yeah, but the only problem is then I can't use my mouse and keyboard when I go to first person. You know what I'm saying? Because I move them out of the way when I'm not flying. Sure. But I've kind of like given up for the moment on using them. And I've been using mouse and keyboard.
Do you have rotatable arms on your chair?
I do.
would you be comfortable, attaching him to your chair
Oh,
and
heck
then
no.
rotating him out?
No
Okay,
chance.
so like have the full
Yeah.
armrest.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out a way that it could work for you. You got a 3D printer?
I know. So yeah, I have a friend that does, and I was gonna have them try and 3D print me brackets that I can mount to the desk.
Or to your chair?
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Because you want to have your arms as lazy as possible.
Contract
using
unavailable.
sticks.
What the fuck?
So like when using a stick, you want your arms to be lazy. You don't want to have them overextended. Because that adds to your fatigue. If you've ever flown in a flight sim with like actual like stick and throttle and rudders, being overextended like that will definitely make your arms tired. In playing Star Citizen for like 8 hours can get kind of rough. But here, let's go to the Cutlass Black Titan and step up thing again. All right. So the Titan and the Cutlass Black, relatively the same damage output. The Titan has 1 size 4 gun and 2 size 3, and the Cutlass Black has 4 size 3, but it's a 2-1 ratio. 2 of the previous for 1 of the bigger. General rule, it's not perfect. Some weapons it's 1.9, some weapons it's 2.3 to 1.
My fucking spooling is broken. My quantum drive doesn't work now.
Your quantum doesn't work?
Nope.
What the heck? Alrighty. Go back into first person. I keep forgetting that your stream has a delay.
Yeah. Here. Let's just do this.
You are not spooling. Alright, you saved the upgrade, right? And applied it?
Yeah.
Cool. Did you blow your ship up at all?
Nope.
Well, go ahead and blow your ship up. Because you changed your quantum drive with the partial fuel tank, which probably bugged it.
Fuck. I'm gonna lose my
Just go land and put it in your hangar. Take your geo out, store it, and then self-destruct inside your hangar and run out.
Fuck that. I'm gonna. Oh yeah, that's true, huh?
Yeah. Then all it is just your 3-minute wait.
I was gonna self-destruct here, but then I realized I'd be out in space.
Yeah. Just look to your left, and that should be the station. Or behind you. Alright. So, like, are you trying to get, like, a fighter upgrade or, like, a utility upgrade?
I don't know. I was just trying to do more flying shit. And didn't know if there was something better than the Cutlass Black.
You have a lot of options, but the price point just gets kind of crazy.
Yeah. I mean, I have 1.5 mil and I just don't know what to do with it.
Save it.
What? That's the question.
Well, if you want something that's more like agile fighter-wise, Titan. But if you want to keep the utility of the Cutlass Black, stay with the Cutlass Black. You cannot go wrong with it.
Okay.
Everybody has one.
I guess I was just more thinking like giving myself a variety. Like if I'm by myself, I want to go do bounty missions. Go do flying something different. Instead of always being in the Cutlass Black.
Oh, still up bounty missions. Do you want something that you're up against the bigger ships, or you want to keep it within like the same size?
Same size. That's why I was like the little Titan was kind of cool.
Alright, so you have the Titan. Do you want something that requires some piloting skill to use effectively? Or something that's forgiving?
Oh, well, definitely something forgiving for right now.
Alright. should I make a note for any recommendations for you to be forgiving?
Mhm.
Okay. Some people want like the ships that are just absolutely crazy and a pain to use.
No, I don't want something that's gonna
Like
be a
the
pain in the
Saber.
ass.
Alright. And do you want solo only ships or ships that would perform better if two
Oh,
people?
solo only. I just want to be able to like me do it. Hex and I can be in this thing. Okay, so to destroy my ship, I hold backspace while I'm in the pilot seat, right?
Yes, then you run out the back of your ship as fast as possible. You might want to open up your ramp before you do
I
it.
already did.
Cool. Run and get a good distance away from it. Do you want human design or alien design?
Ooh, both. Uh-oh.
Alright.
I think we have
You want
a
something that has
oh, there it goes. I was like, I don't think
you want
it's detonating.
torpedoes
Yes.
or
One. All the
alright.
above. I don't know. Whatever's decently good.
Welcome
And
to the
do you want
ASOP
it
vehicle
for
retrieval system.
strictly ship combat or a well-rounded ship
Your
for ship
insurance claim
combat
has
and
please
ground
visit
stuff?
us again.
Mainly just ship combat. I can use
Cool.
my cutlass for ground.
Alright.
I just want something different that I can go do all these the bounty hunter contracts.
Stealth or no stealth?
What's the trade-off?
Stealth ships are usually less forgiving, but then you can sneak around and avoid players.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh.
Welcome
And we
to
will
the ASOP
never
vehicle retrieval
not
system.
have this ship in the lineup. We're going to keep it in the same class, size-wise.
Your insurance claim has been
Uh,
sent. Please visit us
you want to
again.
be a troll?
In what way?
Just piss people off.
I mean, I like pissing people off.
Alrighty. Cool. Alrighty. I am going to screen share for you. So I have 5 ships in this list.
Ooh.
I can recommend these because I've used them all.
Okay. Mantis sounds like an alien ship.
Alright.
You have pictures?
I can do
I
that right
also like
now.
to look good.
A lot of these ships are beautiful. F7 is F7. You've seen the F7 a billion times.
Yeah. I have not actually seen it up close. Unless that was
Ah,
that the one I was in?
the one that I fly and everybody else flies? Yeah, I think so. It's the daddy of all fighters. Alright, so we have the F7C. Uh, Mark II. The paint job doesn't matter because you can change them.
What how much is that in game?
6.
Okay.
Alright, so you have this. Alright, I'm going to duplicate this tab
Ooh, what's the mantis in
because I'm
game?
lazy. Mantis
I'd
is.
like to look at that.
We'll find out in just a second. Here's the Mantis. It is a interdictor. Where are the images for it? Their preview images suck. But here we go. Here's the 3D rendering of it. So this thing is very fast. Its agility is okay, like in its turning, but it's very fast in a straight line. It is impossible to catch unless you're in a mantis or an interceptor. And you have an interdictor and a snare. So interdictor pulls people out of quantum, and a snare prevents them from going into travel mode. So they can't go super fast. They're stuck going combat speed. So they can't run from you. It is the most annoying thing to deal with. Because if they know how to use their flares, you're not killing a mantis.
Okay, so that's high up on that list.
All right.
What else we got on that list?
All right. So we have the saber.
Talon
All
says
right. We have a.
it's flight ready but unavailable for purchase.
This is for pledging. Unavailable for
Okay.
purchase means you cannot buy it in the shop. You have to buy it in game. So the saber, saber comet. These are the exact same ship. One just comes with a paint job.
Okay.
That is it. That's the only difference. And this one comes out of Niski's by default. So it saves you like 3 minutes of flying.
That Talon Strike looks pretty sweet.
You have the Saber Raven, which you can never get
Why?
because it was part of an Intel deal when Intel released a solid state drive a decade ago.
Oh,
And if you bought one of those drives, you got this thing.
nice.
People are trying to sell them for like $3,000 a ship.
Bam.
Yeah. The Firebird is missile spam heaven. If you love missiles, this is your friend. And the Peregrine is the racing variant. Has no weapons. It's just very fast.
Yeah.
And its lack of weaponry makes it more stealthy. With the Talons. Now, there's 2 variants.
Yeah, I was
The
just looking at
Talon,
that. The Shrike looks good.
all right, is the pew pew gun variant. The Strike is the missile variant. So imagine this is the Saber, this is the Saber Firebird, but these use alien technology. You have 2 size 4 guns, which is the same damage output as the Cutlass Black, but you're stealthy and you're agile. You're made of paper, but you're annoying as hell because you're stealthy and you're agile. But they're cool looking.
Welcome to the ASOP
And
vehicle retrieval
here
system.
is more imaging.
Your insurance claim has been sent.
Does look cool.
Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility.
How much is the Mantis?
Pledge or in-game?
Vehicle
in-game.
has been delivered to the following location.
Cool.
Great.
Alrighty.
Fucking ship's not summoning.
Let's find it. Mantis is 3.4.
Okay.
F7C. Just say 5. If you're making a list.
Please visit us again. Goodbye. Welcome
The Mantis is
to the
probably the
ASOP
cheapest
vehicle
ship on this
retrieval
list.
system. Your vehicle has been delivered to the. Please visit us again.
So Saber is 4.5. F7, 5. The Talon is going to be over here. Oh no, wait, the Talons are the same as the Mantis. So they're about 3.3 mil. Either variant. And the Vanguard Harbinger.
That thing was ugly as shit.
The Vanguard?
Yeah. Looks more like
yeah.
a mini tank.
It is a flying tank. Now, you can team-man the Vanguard Harbinger because it does have a turret up top. By default, it has rocket pods, which don't do jack to ships or ground vehicles, but they will absolutely mess up a player. Which is what I use them for. I'll just invert, staring at, you know, an outpost or a bunker and just shoot rockets. It comes with 3 size 5 torpedoes. Size 5 torpedoes are enough to cripple a constellation in one hit. You can possibly kill it depending on if you hit it in the right spot. And it'll one hit anything smaller than a constellation. It has a size 5 and 4 size 2 guns. That size 5 is equal to 2 size 4s or 4 size 3s, which is a Cutlass black and 1 gun. It's not stealthy whatsoever. It's not agile, but it can take a beating. And this is pretty much the listing of the single-seater ships that fit your criteria. Let's see what a couple more slow ships. But they hit hard and they're pretty cool looking. Which would be the Ares series. Which, Cookie likes them. I'm indifferent. So the Ares Inferno and the Ion. The Inferno is a ballistic Gatling, so it's a very big machine gun, and the Ion is a laser cannon. The Ion hits like a truck. Like, you'll 2-hit most fighters if you get solid hits and don't just glance to shield.
I like those. How much are those in game?
These are going to be up top. No, at the bottom. I forgot they moved it down here. 4.7.
Okay, so I need to get like 3 to 5 mil.
And if you want that little bomber we were running, that's 5.
Drop that on Hex.
It's okay. You want to be my, you know, my
Hey, get down on the ground real
target?
quick.
So yeah. Well, it's kind of hard to see how accurate you are at that reference point, right? And that target marker is pretty perfect. But yeah. Have you gotten yourself an Ursa yet?
A what?
A Nursa?
Probably not. I don't know what that is.
It is an ambulance.
I got the Pisces.
Ursa Medevac is 124,740. It is the Pisces, but it's a ground vehicle.
Oh, the little thing.
Yep. And it has a twin size 2 turret up top, capable of shooting down fighters. Well, not real fighters, but like starter ships, like Nomads, Auroras, Mustangs. A Titan will rip it a new one. And here's Titan, which you can afford now.
Yes, I can.
But the question is, do you want to buy it or stick with the Cutlass Black?
Oh, I probably should try the Cutlass Black before I make the decision. If I feel like I'm doing okay with it.
And do us all a favor. Never buy Buccaneer.
Why not?
It is slow. It is weak. You can 3-hit it with an F7. Which means you can 5 or 6 hit it with the Titan. Which means you can 5 or 6 hit it with the Cutlass Black. That's how bad it is. And it is as slow as the Cutlass Black in a dogfight. And the Cutlass Black has the same pilot output. So if you have a gunner in your little turret, the Buccaneer will have no chance of doing anything to you.
There we go.
Now there are a lot of fun ships to just fly around and try, but this was just a list of effective ships. Like the M50 is a fun ship to fly around because it's very fast. The Razors are great to fly around. They're not going to be really effective. But I will absolutely recommend you get a Drake Dragonfly.
What's that one?
It is the 2-seater hover bike
Oh, okay. I mean, heck,
that
go
has
on
the
long
twin.
rides.
Yes. Absolutely. And if you really want to, you can put some nice guns on it. You could always put, some size foot on Miskies. Absolutely ruin somebody's day.
Oh shit! What? There we go. Gun was not firing. I done fucked up. I did not. I gotta do this quick. I forgot to be hydrated. I don't have anything to drink.
Well, that Dragonfly is only visible a kilometer out. If moving. That is nuts.
I don't know if I like this scope.
What scope are you rocking? So you have your ship list?
Yep.
And if you ever need a build for it, feel free to ask. Or you can theory craft your own to fit your preference. There is almost no way to screw up a build for any of these ships.
Want to bet?
You would have to put all industrial parts.
Oh, please be food in here. No food? Dead rig shotgun. FS9 LMG. None of y'all have food? Some of you guys gotta have snackies, right?
When are like new good anime coming out?
Pokemon's a good one.
New. Not an old school that's continuing. See. Like a lot of the new ones are just like full of fan service that just takes away from the development of the story.
Never could get into anime.
Yeah, like some are rough to watch, but some are good. And if like the first one that you watch is rough, just taints it.
I need food. I need something to drink.
Alright. And Hex showed up like a day or two after you. Alright.
Yeah, but he didn't play for like a couple weeks after me though, because he hadn't had his computer yet.
The requirement is like 2 weeks of being a recruit. You guys were well past the threshold.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What is that detox pen, opio pen? None of those give you liquid.
Detox pen will res you if you die from overdose.
Wonder who'd overdose.
Yeah. He would overdose people randomly and make them fight.
About you, any of you bozos have any liquid? Like, come on, somebody have a thing of water on you.
Alright. So we need to redo the organization art and name. But here is the
Oh, look, 1 second. I'm about to die. Struggling for my life. Ooh. Guy had a red Karna. I need to hurry. Moose grip.
yeah. I forgot that my buddy was the one who made the organization, so I can't modify anything besides the branding.
Eh. Excuse me, game? This is not Seraphim Station. I don't know what you fucking thought. You're smoking drugs. Where do you see Seraphim Station? Right there.
I own the org? I swear.
No, it's on the other side.
Okay, cool, that's how you change.
Uh-oh. Oh, that was so close. Don't watch stream. Whatever you do.
No, I gotta.
I am not paying attention whatsoever while flying here. I was looking up the moose knuckle. And I look and I'm like flying straight in through it.
Okay.
Get me out of here.
Alrighty. I am going to go to bed, wake up early, and do some stuff.
Sounds good. Does that mean I get pretty color in Discord now, huh? Yes, blue.
Yep.
I'm a blue boy. I'm a blueberry. Surprised everybody's not on tonight.
It was a very late night last night. And we were
Yeah, it
only on
was.
that late because we were in the middle of that craziness. But I already sent that to you. Cool. All right. So just go to org link and
Click join us now.
apply, and yeah, and I'll accept it.
All right. Sent. Yeah, when are you guys gonna change the Discord and make it more official? So it's not just SC.
When we can, as officers, agree to the new icon.
Give me the
Agreeing
blue
with a
cyan.
name and a theme is the most difficult thing
Yo, what the fuck?
because a lot of people don't like the new name idea, which is
Yeah,
why the name
I
has been
didn't.
changed. So it's like, what do we name it? And what imaging do we use? Like the worst thing.
Yeah.
It's like naming a brand and then making your box for the product.
Yeah.
So hard. And you should be in.
Now, what does that do now?
When the organization stuff is implemented, you'll be able to set the organization as like your home organization. And when the organization unlocks stuff, when it comes to blueprints, progression, rewards, when that becomes a thing, like we're going to be getting a season pass of sorts. It should be free, and you'll, as the player, get progress, and the organization will get progress, and for every milestone you hit, you'll unlock something.
Be cool if that was already a thing now.
Yeah, that would require for systems to work at least 90% of the time. And they don't even work 20% of the time. Like, I couldn't even undock the Polaris last night.
Well,
It just didn't want to undock. Just sucked. Alright. Oh, peace.
peace out. Need to go get some fluids for the body. Just to let the bodies hit the floor. Need some food. Oi, banana butter. Yo, what up, Zilla? Mm. No hot dogs, no noodles. Burrito bar has some? I mean, it does. It's got some water, but like, where's them smoothies at? Is there no smoothies here? Where the schmoothies at?
Hi there. How you doing?
Gummy kicked in. Now I'm watching Titanic because I watched this documentary on the Titanic. Gummy wanted to watch the Titanic. Hell, motherfucking yeah. All right, well,
Hi, welcome.
I guess we're buying a bunch of these. Wish I could just buy a stack of 10. I don't know why I gotta fucking buy them one at a time. Alright, 3 should be fine. I guess we'll grab a couple burritos.
Hey, welcome. Yeah.
Want to come over and watch it? I mean, at 10:30, why don't you just stream it at that point?
Hey.
Honestly, wish I can get baked right now, but I can't.
Hey, welcome.
Whoa, I'm halfway there. Yeah? Did you scream it? About to go do, I gotta go do a verified bounty. I gotta go kill Herschel Mendez. He's a little bitch ass hiding in a little fucking hole. I don't like the fuck that they're not fucking stacked. Oh my god, are you gonna actually stack? Holy shit, the game didn't bug out. Watch. Bug out. That's so fucking dumb. Of course, these are bugged out. No, these ones aren't, though. Oh, that one bugged out. But it fixed itself. Yep. Fucking bug out. Base Tarkov. Yeah, totally. But I honestly think this is so much better. Because, like, look at the... There's no loading in and out of, like, your runs. Right? It's a space sim. I gotta come over to the terminal. Where my fleet is.
Welcome
My fleet manager. These are all the ships I have.
system.
And get my Cutlass Black.
Stand by. Your
They
vehicle
tell me to go to
has
medium hangar. Gotta go to elevator. Way better than fucking Tarkov, in my opinion. I couldn't play Tarkov. I tried it. Thinking of making a VTuber thingy? What are you gonna make? Making a VTuber thingy means you actually gotta stream. Suck my stream. Make a freaking Godzilla. Look, I got a little mech. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Bro, if the sucking WC ever ends, I will do something. Yeah? Like, any update this week? Fucking joke. I would sue. Alright, where do I gotta go? You're gonna bug out, aren't you? Oh, I get to do one of these. This is really cool. Here, I'll show you when I get here. I need to go to Lamina PF3 route. It's on the other side of the planet, so I have to jump to this warp tunnel. Barely started ship damage. Nope, no ship. Oh, the right wing is damaged. Right you are, Ken. I didn't even think I hit it. How you doing, Shinzo? Appreciate you actually coming into the Discord and doing as asked. Like nobody else has gone through and did the questions from revamping it. I want to make these things real spicy. I should go take a shot of rum. I guess while we're here, I guess we're doing key cards. Hopefully there's nobody else here. I'm going to be really sad. Let's black out real quick. That fucking sucks. Good for you, buddy. Good for you. That means they're down there doing, trying to get a battery. So we gotta stay away from PA F3. You can't. And I was gonna report him to the law, but I died before I could. I can't talk shit to him in general, though, once I spawn. Why am I fucking here? Ah! Paint me like one of your French girls. Oh my god, I don't want to be here. Shinzo, you still play? Nice. Did I not go to the ground? Oh my gosh.
Attention, could a pharmacy tech please come the oncology wing? Pharmacy tech, please come oncology.
Think I logged off in orbit of Crusader. I'm fucking stuck in the elevator.
At orders in general, it's all hands on deck when it comes to protecting your health. That's why we're so glad to be the network best in the world.
The game won't take me to where I need to go. I haven't even been here before. Hey. What's up, Zilla? Actually, I have been. I know where I'm at. Ask Global Chat if they're going to SawCon. What the fuck is SawCon? Saw. I'll probably get my luck. I'll get banned.
The next shuttle is approaching the station. Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
The guy said, "Suck on these nuts." I fucking lost all the smoothies, the burritos, all my ammo. Son of a beach. I'm gonna ask him to text my buddy. Hey, Joshy. You going to SawCon? You're gonna go play what now? Here, I'll be in your VC.
I'm watching Titanic. Thank you. Thank you.
Approaching next station.
Fucking
If this is your stop, please.
funny, you're still in my neighborhood about 5 o'clock, huh?
Yeah.
Last call for passengers.
Yeah, I know.
The shuttle
You
is
were turning on the jitney as I was turning off of it.
Oh, that's funny.
I wasn't fast enough to roll my window down and throw the bird out, but
providing connections
it,
to all major
the
platforms.
thought was there. It was just,
Yeah, I had a delivery on the opposite side of Wabash.
All visitors aboard the Orson Skyway shuttle service. Have a pleasant stay.
Dude, that is so stupid. I kind of had a feeling I was gonna die the second I flew into that airspace.
You done fucked up, Ron.
Yeah, that was a heavily PvP area. And I knew that going down there, but I was hoping that they weren't treating it like a PvP at the time. And yeah.
Mail.
It's just like, it's so stupid why it put me here and not at the last place I was at. But I guess, you know, that's kind of my fault for not setting my imprint first. That's my imprint was in a ship last time.
Stupid.
Yeah. Which means now I gotta call my little Pisces, because I don't think I have anything here that can fly into that.
Your insurance claim, please.
I gotta wait.
Goodbye.
Oh, can't do anything on this one right now. E6.
Welcome to the ACE. Your insurance claim. Your vehicle has been moved to our stop. Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle. Please visit us again.
Please visit us again. How about no? I like being here. I'm in Polaris next to Serpent Station. Oh, nah, I'm over being inside a Polaris at the moment. Our organization has 3 of them, and it's all we're in every night. I'm just gonna probably do one more bounty mission and then call it good. Getting kind of late. I'm gonna wake up early for work, most likely.
Shields online. Shields offline.
I'm so glad you want to lock on. Ugh.
You know, going back watching Titanic, most of the movie could have been skipped if she just said, "I got banged by some dude I didn't know on the boat," and then it sank.
Yep.
Like,
Or just been like, yeah, I have it right here. You don't need the story.
yeah, no, fuck that, and then fuck the guy by throwing it in motion. Man, fuck that guy.
I let his bitch ass die. Hit it, and then I quit it. All right. You have anything? Okay, yeah. Take me out of my Moby glass. Thank you.
I got something for you.
Ugh. Provide backup. Sure, why not? Or not. Stone's throw. You know what? Let's go here. This is private property. What could go wrong?
Just drive your ship straight into their ship, bro.
I'm just gonna fucking land.
Kamikaze that motherfucker.
Yes.
Better see
Ejectocito,
explosion.
cuz. I'm gonna get shot down so fast, I guarantee it.
Why are you slowing down?
Because I have to. Because it's quantum travel. But now that I'm out, I can fucking sit here and go mock Jesus. Let's see what happens when I fly over. I want to see what it is first. Yep, they start shooting me. Well, they didn't start shooting me.
Fabrizio, you need to go, man. Don't let go, Jack.
Landing gear deployed. Landing
Let's see what kind of private property we fucking got here.
It's funny. They just talked about their inspection going to America. Like, it was if they had lice. Like, like their TSA back in the day was like, "Do you have bugs on your fucking head? No? All right, you're good to go." Fuck. Log on to like Disney, and there's this like series that's hosted by Lawrence Fishburne, fucking Morpheus,
Mm-hmm.
about like the histories of a mystery or mysteries of histories. I don't fucking know, dude. It started with like DB Cooper, right? And then went to I think it went to Titanic. I don't know if I remember. Man, I was sitting there watching. I'm like, oh. And I'm like, I'm gonna. I don't know. Jack probably. But my thing is there's no Jack on the fucking register at all. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, he wouldn't be. Why would he?
Well,
Remember he got on illegally?
yeah, he won a pass to get on.
Yeah.
But they're saying there's a theory that Jack is also the Great Gatsby.
Just because
Why did they
same
the Great
actor.
Gatsby's afraid of water? Don't hold on. I love you. Have a good. I'll see you in the morning, baby. So, like, seriously. Oh fuck! This is why I don't converse after I fucking taking gummies and shit. Is because I go off. Anyway, seriously, like, why do you think he's so afraid of water? He somehow survived the sinking of the Titanic, and now he's afraid. Think about it.
He responded. I was like, "Hey Josh, you want to go to SockCon?" He goes, "A what?" I said, "SockCon these nuts."
Get him.
Quantum drive is now up.
All right, let's see what fetch is.
That's BOE? Oh, fuck that. I'm not selling that. Shit. Damn it.
Ooh, they might shoot me down.
Landing gear deployed.
Maybe not.
I think they were talking about other ships that were nearby that could have possibly helped. And I guess it was also like 12 miles off of where it claimed it was. A whole bunch of weird shit, man.
Landing complete.
People wonder why I don't want to go on a fucking cruise.
This is one of those missions where you come down here when it's a mission.
What?
This is one of these bases that when I have a bounty hunter at the security depot. Actually, I don't know. I don't see anybody.
Yeah, have you seen like the side by side comparison of like the Titanic versus most cruise ships now?
I think so.
Hold on. Where's that side by side view? What is it? Well, there's this one. That one's kind of like one. Must be fucking stupid. Hey, there it is. I'm not stupid. Like, that's the Titanic versus the cruise ships now.
Damn. Titanic be hella small.
Got a big ass though. You know, he was awfully close to Fabrizio when they do that King of the World bit. I mean, he's real close to Fabrizio. Just saying.
Fucking useless location.
You know, why did women have the long pipe to smoke cigarettes out of? What was the like mentality behind that?
To be cool.
You sure? You sure there's not another reason?
I don't know. Google it. Let AI
Okay.
figure it out.
Takeoff complete.
Why did women use longer pipes to smoke cigarette?
Shields offline.
What? That's stupid.
Go to yellow.
Dude, you know the whole reason they did that?
Why?
Is now on.
So that way the ash didn't fall in their clothes.
Is now off.
Oh. That's kind of lame.
Why do you think I'm upset? I don't like that.
Okay.
Is now on.
Going to Daymar.
Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive is now
Quantum Drive is now
on.
I don't
on.
like that answer.
I don't either. Fake. Yeah, I came up with it.
Fake news.
Quantum drive is now off.
Ooh, I get to go to a space station base.
Shields online.
What am I doing on this character today? Who's on? No. Okay.
Shields hit.
Where?
Down.
Right there.
Wow.
Did you get ran up on?
Yeah.
Did they take you out to dinner first? I'll take that as a no.
Nope.
No dinner. Damn.
Motherfucker. I'm not good at flying.
Check fire.
Yep, I'm.
Here's a question. Would they have hit the iceberg? Hold on. Would they have hit the iceberg if Jack didn't have them slow the ship down to
Go to
get
bed.
Rose back on the ship? You're going to bed?
Yeah.
Who's
Well,
going to bed?
telling the truth. Yeah, I just got fucking shot
Bye.
out of. I've been. Well, I mean, just stream. I got fucking shot out of the air. I'm in a fucking small ass Pisces, and he's a little bitch. Fucking shoot me out of the air.
Like, seriously, do you think like this would have happened? Like, would they have hit that iceberg? Would they have not like